All right, what up, YouTube? This is No Cap, No Filter. I'm your host, Molly G, back at y'all another episode of Running With You. And tonight we got to run about Bow Wow, man. Bow Wow, he made some comments, and I think it's been going a little viral. I'm going to go ahead and react to it. I think he's going to say some stuff that I'll probably agree with, but he basically was saying that they ain't making no good music right now. Like all these artists, they're just making right now music, and none of this music is timeless. I haven't watched this, so we're gonna go ahead on and react to it together. Without further ado, let's see what Bow Weezy is saying, man. Mind you, Bow Wow is an artist who had a lot of success, man. One of the most iconic child stars we ever had in hip hop. So whatever he says can be a lot of validity to it. Uh, let's see what he's talking about, man.
I hope you guys realize, I know you do. You guys are keen to the business and to the flow of things. There's a reason why you're able to continue to do these tours with songs you made decades ago.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a void,
Yeah.
you know, and I
It's a
think
void now.
that allows you guys to be the premier tour, you know, with songs that are considered classics now.
Yeah.
What is the void? What do you think that's about?
They ain't making good music.
Mm.
Simple. Ain't nobody making nothing timeless. Ain't nobody making music that makes the ladies cry or feel some type of way when they put it on. You ain't like it's a lot of right now music.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Even the biggest records, it's big, but you know, I'm a let's see what it's gonna be at the finish line though.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can live in 5. You gonna care about this record 8 years from now?
Mm-hmm.
You might be like, I know, because it's going to change. Music going to change. But if you make that music that is timeless and you write it right and it lasts forever, you're going to be here. Like it's a difference. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what we miss. We missing substance. We missing. That's why we feel good when certain rappers drop. It's almost like therapy or like you know, you just been healed from something. It's like, oh my God, thank God he's coming out. I got tired of hearing it. Finally I got something I can just ride to and dissect and listen to, and you know, like I come from that. I think that's what music is about. Music is about, you know, expressing yourself, and then through the speakers, people supposed to hear it, digest it, and you're supposed to be able to tap in and make them feel the way, even if it's a party record. You know, there's party records that last forever, but you know, it's how you write them, it's how you place them. Everybody can go to the club, buy a bottle, and shake some ass, but it's like, can you talk about that, but in a different way, in an artistic way, but still getting that point across? That's what people struggle with. So for me,
a lot of people have been having the same sentiments as Bow Wow having, man. He hit the nail on the head. It's a lot of right now music, and I think you can attribute that to the labels. I think that a lot of these music songs right now, some of them don't even have, you know, 3 hooks. You know, just 1 or 2 hook and 2-minute songs. And I think a lot of people attention span is just so short right now. We call it TikTok music. You know, and a lot of people are just going through life just trying to fill a void. A lot of people can't even watch a series or a movie straight through anymore. They gotta stop and pause and get on their phone and just scroll for 5-10 minutes and then start it back up when they can. A lot of people attention is just, you know, went down the drain. And he say substance. A lot of people don't even have the attention to acquire the substance because they just want things, you know, so quick. They don't want nothing that's cooked in the oven. They don't want nothing that's, you know, seasoned. They want just microwave air fryer shit right now. You know, is this music gonna last 10, 15 years from now? You know, Sexy Red Booty Hole Brown. A lot of people are saying she was one of the worst things to happen to the generation. A lot of people said that Soldier Boy was one of the worst things to happen generation. And ironically, Soldier Boy came out, you know, not too long after Bow Wow came out, you know, but I do believe that, you know, certain records are timeless. You know, you got kids today know who Michael Jackson is. You know, it's a reason for that because Michael Jackson music is timeless. Bow Wow, people still to this day know that same type of melody. I don't know, and like people still can recite those words to this day because those songs were just very well written, and it was written for adults and for the younger people. Now it's just all this stuff is just for the younger people. And some of these adults just try to think they younger people, but it's no substance. Every female rapper is just my pussy, my pussy, my pussy, my pussy. Every male rapper, bitches, hoes, I got money, I got money, I got money. It's just the same shit to whereas back in the day, everybody sounded different. Everybody had their own style. And like Bow Wow said, you could talk about all that, but it was still substance in between. You feel what I'm saying? It's a reason why 50 Cent could still tour after all these years and make all this money because he was a good songwriter. It's a reason why a lot of these guys from the 2000s and the 90s can still tour because they were good songwriters. Even the women from back then, Nicki Minaj, she say my pussy a lot, but it was a lot of substance in her raps, and it was a lot of lyrical stuff in her raps. But let's go ahead on and see what else you got to say.
It's just not enough substance no more.
Not enough substance.
And we talk about rap. Like you look at some of the biggest. It's almost like rappers is scared to put that type of music out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not though. Like I'm not. Like I don't got to do it for sale. Like for me, like when I put my album out, like my first single was Father's Day. I ain't even say that to nobody. My first single
was Father's Day.
Called Father's Day. So no matter what I put out from here on out, I don't care what is the first single, and I'm sharing it with y'all off my album. It's called Father's Day. That's the first single. I don't want to. I'm in the club. I'm trying to get my point across. I done seen a lot being Bow Wow, and I got a lot to say. So like that homies is like, nah, you at 38 now, dropping one, bro. Like we want the grown Bow. We want to know what you went through. We want to know about the baby mama drama. You done had 12, 13 years you ain't put an album, boy, you lived. You've been working, but you lived. Now you a whole new artist. Now we gonna tune in there what you got to say. That daughter, how y'all be going viral, you got to tap into that. That's what the world like, Bow. Like you the only one that can, you ain't the only one, but you got to do that. You got to tap into that, child support, all that. And we don't, what I'm saying? Get in your bag. Now you got it.
This is it.
You got it now.
Yeah.
Like you got it. You ain't got to just rap about I'm buying a Bentley today. Nobody want to hear that shit. I don't care about you buying no Bentley.
Yeah.
I don't care about you buying no car.
You got a Bentley?
I got a Lamb.
Okay.
The Bow Wow challenge. But yeah, man, he hit the nail on the head, man. Even with Lil Wayne, a lot of people say he don't have no substance. Like it's only so much we could hear. Or you like to eat this, you like to eat that, all these metaphors, but you gotta have that substance, bro. You gotta have that substance. You gotta talk about what you went through. You gotta be vulnerable. You gotta talk about your trials and tribulations, what you overcame, what you've been through, because there's going to be people out there that's going to be able to resonate and relate to your music, and they're going to be able to get through. But like I say, man, I think it's the labels. I think the labels, we was going through a period of time where a lot of the artists they was just signing was just drill artists as far as the males. And I think a lot of the artists for the females they were just signing was just, females rapping about the vagina, females just rapping about fuck a nigga get his money, a lot of just degeneracy stuff, but hopefully we're going to get a new wave of artists that's going to really be actually talented. And that's another thing, man. We just let too many people get in without having to be talented. That's why I always say the 90s and the early 2000s were the golden era, not even just for rap, but for television series, for movies. You had to be talented. You had to be talented back then, and right now, it's like even with the sitcoms, we ain't really got no good sitcoms that's black, and BET ran by white people. It's just like we ain't really got nothing. These kids today, they growing up on YouTube. They growing up on YouTubers. They growing up on IG influencers. They growing up on goddamn Twitch streamers, Like we grew up on Keaton and Kel. We grew up on Family Matters. We grew up on Everybody Hates Chris, stuff like that where you could, watch a teenager going through life and it's a message behind it. It's some type of, it's fun episodes, but they had just serious episodes where they tackle bullying, they tackle drug use, they tackle, you know, they tackle all these life things where it'll be a message involved. Like, and I just think we lost ingredients, man. We lost ingredients, and social media could be the thing to blame. You know, the new generation could be a thing to blame. Maybe our parenting, you know, maybe our parenting before us could be the thing to blame too. So who knows, man? But I want to know what y'all feel down in the comment section below. Do y'all agree with Bow Wow? Like, is the music trash right now? Will it resonate 10, 15 years ago? 10, 15 years from now? Of course, this generation right now who's growing up on this music right now, 15 years, they're gonna still like it when it come on. But will it hit the same? You know, like when it come on in the club, people gonna run and they gonna dance. But will it hit the same? Certain music just hit and it's gonna be everlasting. Juvenile, back that ass up. That song is everlasting. You know, but I want to know what y'all think down in the comment section below. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, what you're waiting on. If you would like to see me react to stuff like this or more things like it, go ahead and hit me up in the comment section or the email, nocapnofilter7@gmail.com. Until next time, I'm out.